right, let's go. I got a little bit for this live right now. It's not about what you accomplish, it's who you become on this road to your accomplishment. That was huge. That was huge when I heard that. My mentor taught me that. I applied it, and it was big things. I mean, just paying attention to the road I've been climbing for a while. I mean, since I was in my early 20s, and working on myself and starting this journey of personal development, and then having like three missing puzzle pieces for all my 20s, for all my 30s, and most of my 40s. And then in my late 40s, finally, one last mentor shows up right at the moment where I'm giving up, where I'm saying, that's it, I'm done. I'm good with the life I have. I'll just write it here. I guess I'm broken. I guess I'm not meant to accomplish anymore. And that mentor shows up, that video. That's what I'm saying. Videos show up at the perfect time. The book shows up at the perfect time. The teacher, the message, the coincidence, the song, the movie, the something that you hear that just hits because you're at that part in your hero's journey where you're ready to hit that. And that mentor came to me and he said, these are the last missing puzzle pieces that you need. I apply them and my life starts to change. And I accomplish more in a few months. I accomplish more in a few short months than I've been able to accomplish in the last 20 years. Because it's not about accomplishing anything. Oh, I got this job. Oh, I finished school. Oh, I got this promotion. Yeah, but who'd you become? Who'd you become on the process of doing that? Like, okay, yeah, great. You got this job. You're still unhealthy. You still don't take care of yourself. You still don't have any discipline. I can tell you don't have no discipline by the way you look. What good is the job? You're just becoming more of what you are. For example, just any accomplishment. It makes you more of who you are. Well, now you're an accomplished loser. I was that for many years. Have a successful business. Well, now you're a loser with a successful business. Well, now you're a loser with the family. Now you're a loser with beasted up awesome kids. Like, damn. Why don't you get on this journey where you start working on yourself and start paying attention to the road and start gaining the wisdom that you're going on this road, and who are you becoming to become that? As I hold on. As I was going up this road, and many roads that I was going up from my early 20s up until just a couple years ago, I wasn't paying attention on who was I becoming. All I was doing was chasing that goal, that thing over there, that thing over there. The business, the recognition, the leader in my industry, the being the only tight-ass niche before niching was a thing. Like, way people to get criticized, like, why would you want to get so niched out, do a bunch of stuff? No, there's a market for that. I know there is, and I nail it. And I got these big old companies coming to me, asking me questions. How'd you do it? How'd you do that? Wow, that's so cool. How do you do it? How do you market to those people? I was fantastic. I was up there. I was at the top. But who did I become? Still losing. If you pay attention to who are you becoming as you're accomplishing your goals, it's more valuable on who you're becoming on your way there. Because once you're there, what? Sold the company. Like, dang. A bunch of stuff that I didn't, hold on 1 second. A bunch of stuff that I just kind of shut down. That just like, well, what was really the accomplishment? Who did I become? Well, I had a cool adventure. Yeah, but who'd you become? I think I just had a cool adventure. But if you pay attention on who you're becoming and make that the goal. I need to become something really good as I pursue this. I'm gonna try to pursue to find someone to become. There you go. I want to find a loved one in my life. I want to find someone, a girlfriend or a wife or whatever. Okay, well, who are you becoming as you're trying to attract someone? Are you just gonna go like you? How about you? How about you? Well, I'm not having no luck. I was like, that's not maybe the right path to take. What about if you were to say, who am I going to become as I'm trying to attract the perfect partner? Well, I'm gonna work on my health, on my wealth, on my self-love, because I can't give any love if I don't have any love. So I gotta work on my discipline so I can get confidence. I'm gonna do the things I don't want to do when I don't want to do them and I know that I should. All that is the path. All that is the road. health, wealth, love, spirituality. I'm going to understand my relationship with the source of creation, the rules of the universe. And then I'm going to be generous. I'm going to share it. Because it's not about just being generous with your money. You got to be generous also with your wisdom, what you know, what you've gained, what you've learned. If you start giving away that's it's just as valuable or even more valuable because you solved the problem. And you're going to help someone else solve that same problem. By giving someone else money, sometimes you solve their immediate problem. Maybe they need electricity, they need gas, they need food, they need a hat, they need a coat, they need shoes. By giving those other people, yeah, give that too. If you got it like that, go. But what about the wisdom? What about the wisdom that you gained along this road in the pursuit for your achievement? Who did you become? What did you solve? What did you gain? What did you learn? All those things you could share, you can give, you can be generous, and you can help others solve that same problem that you had. That's valuable. You become, who do you become? Make sure you're becoming someone valuable, because valuable is rare. And rare is valuable. And valuable attracts more valuable. If you just become the same who you are, but all you're doing is bringing hunger to achieve that thing that you want, that goal, you're not bringing any value. Instead, if you become attractive by being valuable, by being rare, the things that you want come close to you. As you're working on yourself and you're doing the hard work to become more valuable, to become more rare, you're going to attract these things. And as you're working on yourself, as you're doing you to become better, you're going to gain this wisdom. You're going to build this discipline. And you're going to be given this confidence. That is the becoming part. That's the part where you're becoming something valuable, something rare. That wisdom that can only be gained by going through the trenches, by going through the dirt, by going through the mud. But paying attention, not saying, this sucks, I'm going to avoid this. How could I get through this? How could I go around this? How could I skip this? How could I jump over this? How could I go under this? As opposed to like, no, that's what's going to make me, because that's what's going to help me become. Become what? Who do you become? You become not more of what you are, because maybe what you are ain't the best. You work on becoming more valuable, more rare, because rare is valuable. And then become valuable, guess what? Now you're bringing value to the table. Now you're bringing value to your generosity, as opposed to just showing off. Hey, I did it, I got it. What'd you get? Whatever. The job, the house, the car, the relationship, the family, the certificate, the recognition, whatever. Yeah, okay, cool, you got it. You probably order one online, whatever. Maybe not the super expensive stuff. I mean, takes time, money, effort, connects. Work, of course. But again, it goes back to the same thing. Who did you become? Who did you become on the way there? Because that's more valuable. The person you became now can be generous and give. Give that becomingness. I don't know if that's a word. You give that becomingness who you become. Because now you went through it. You go start a diet, start tracking your macros. This is my personal story. You start tracking your macros. Hang on one second. Gotta hydrate. Make sure you subscribe too, by the way. And if you like stuff like this, subscribe. This is the stuff I talk about here. Talk about my personal development journey. My journey, what I've done. The value that I gained, my wisdom, who I became in walking this steep uphill road, carrying some heavy weight for years. Now wondering, like, why can't I get there? And then finally breaking through and saying, oh, this is what it is. 20, 30, I got to do the math, 20, 30 years of going in circles to finally like, whoa, I was self-victimizing, I was whining, I was complaining, I was chasing. I wasn't becoming valuable. Now I do, and everything's just like Here it comes, here it comes, here it comes. Here I'm getting the chills. If you like this type of conversation, hey, you know what? I also have a crew I just started called the Mr. Albert Lopez Crew. I have that over on the school app. Click in the link in the description. Click there. You can go subscribe to that. Go kick it with excuse me. Go kick it with me over there. I'm hoping to create a group. We do weekly calls. It's a call. It's not a live. It's a call where we actually can interact. You can talk to me. I talk to you, and we'll have a subject that we talk about. Then we get into questions afterwards. While we're not on a live, you could also post. You can comment. I can put up questions. We can kind of just it's a social group. It's a socializing group of like-minded people that are on their personal development journey, that they're trying to share it on YouTube. I've been doing it. I can bring everything that I've learned there in a more kickback group, crew kind of a setting. So if that's something that you are interested in and you'd like to be part of, click the link in the description. It'll take you there and walk you through the steps. It's really simple. It's really simple on how to just click here, fill this out, put in this information, and we can kick it over at the Mr. Albert Lopez Crew. Otherwise, if you just want to kick it here, subscribe. I invite you to subscribe. Remember, you could always unsubscribe if for some reason or other you don't rock with what I'm saying. We don't connect. You can unsubscribe, and then maybe later on in the future. Or you gathered what you need, and that's all you need, and you're on your way. Let's go. Other than that, let's get back to what we're talking about. So yeah, it's becoming valuable. It looks like no one's coming into the chat today, so we got no questions to maybe answer. We got one person in here. If you're in here, you're not in here by coincidence. You're in here because you had to be in here. So make sure you subscribe. You can rewind this video, watch it once YouTube finishes rendering it. You can watch it later. But we're talking about, remember, it's who you become. It's not getting there. It's who you become, and that becomingness is your generosity, where you can be generous by sharing all your bumps, all your bruises, all your kicks in the shin, all your slaps in the face, all the laughing at you, all the doubt, all the shame, all the I can't, the embarrassment, but getting back up, the grit, the perseverance, the I don't quit, the fuck I'm gonna keep on going, I don't care, the people not having faith in me, people not believing in me, but you're still going, failing, the heartache, the defeat. Oh, are you there? Are you there yet? Did you get what you wanted? No, I'm still going there. Meaning what? You're still gaining the wisdom. And if you're one of those people like me that are just gifted with persistence, with ambition, with that don't quit attitude no matter what, perseverance, man, perseverance. That's a gift. It's like, you're there yet? No. But I'm making progress. No, but are you there? No, and I'm not going to quit, ever. I'm going to keep on going. The only thing that's going to make me quit is when I take my last breath. Other than that, I'm going to keep on going. That's perseverance. And some of us have that. Not everybody does. That's a gift. Use that gift. And gain all this wisdom as you're going. But there's no sense in you just gaining it. Keeping it to yourself. That's hoarding. That's being stingy. Be generous. Share it. Come on here. Come on here and share it with us, because you can inspire that person who doesn't have much of that, or who's wondering, like, should I keep on going? Yes, keep going, but you have to share. I'm getting the chills. It's who you're becoming. It's not about getting. What about if you get there and that's it? It's over. You don't have no more perseverance. You have what you want. You don't even. It'll lose its luster, just like anything we've bought, and that's so cool when we get it. But then afterwards, you want that next shiny object. Why don't you want like the ultimate shiny object that you keep on going, and it keeps on giving? That's the road. That's the who you're becoming. Pay attention on who you're becoming and make sure you're becoming. Don't make the end goal getting there. Getting there is when we expire, when we're peace out, when we're done. That's the end. And game over, as far as I know, here on Earth. So right now, it's who you're becoming. Chase that thing, but become some with the intention of, I want to become the version of me that I respect and admire. Are you chasing what you want to chase, or are you pursuing what you want? I don't want to use chase. Are you attracting? Let's switch that around. Excuse me. Are you attracting what you want to attract? Or are you attracting what your tribe is telling you to attract? Are you trying to attract? Are you trying to pursue those goals that were put on you by your elders, by the people around you, by the people you're on their payroll? Or are you really trying to achieve those things that you want to achieve? Because if it's what you want to achieve, then that's what's making you. That's building your character, building your values. Otherwise, you're doing it for someone else and you're not becoming. really who you need to be becoming. And that's when you'll have regret later in life going, man, what a waste. What a waste of time. I didn't even really want to do that. But once you start doing what you really want to do, and you make sure you put the intention of, who am I becoming while I'm doing this? That's when you start really, truly becoming, and you become valuable, and you're able to share what it is that you're becoming. That's value. All right. Hey, what's up, morning? Thanks for checking in, bro. That's going to do it. Don't forget, share. If you know somebody that could use this video, if you're here for the first time, whether it's on the replay or here you're catching it here, make sure you subscribe. I go live all the time, multiple times a day, and I'm also posting throughout the day shorts and long format video on hopes that they help you inspire, they help you get inspired to start becoming the better version of you. And the last thing I want you to do is don't just consume. Don't just consume and never become. That's just a waste of time, a waste of your time. What you need to do is consume, get inspired, get the curiosity, then use your courage to start doing. If you find yourself not starting, then you're just consuming. And again, what are you bringing to the table? Hunger. Take. That person that's just like that's all it is. Like, man, that's all it does, just takes. But bro, what are you bringing? What are you bringing to the table for others to gain from you? If you're not bringing anything, then at the very least, stop taking so much. We need doers here. We need doers, not just takers. Otherwise, you're wasting time and you're not bringing any value. You're actually being that energy that's come on, let's go. You're not doing yourself any favors, and you're not hurting anyone else. Of course not, because our job is to bring you up. But come on, put in your effort. Don't you want to at least try to become? Let's go. We can do it. See you guys later.